Hi, I'm Sean Cooper, President and owner of Fit Financial Consulting, LLC, a registered investment advisor. I'm actually posting this video to give you an idea of who I am and what I do, because over the next few weeks, actually a few months, I'm going to be posting a series of weekly videos on topics regarding finance, investing, and even a few on fitness. So we'll be covering budgeting, Social Security, retirement planning, and investing, all the way over to cardio versus weightlifting and different lifting methodologies, and why it is I even see a link between physical fitness and financial fitness as a means to a happier, healthier life. So what does that really mean? Well, when you think about these different topics, I want to give you a little bit of clarity around each. So first, with regard to budgeting, many of you, as soon as you heard that have probably considered already turning off the video because the word is so abhorrent. But when you think about budgeting, I actually want you to think smart spending, understanding how much you can actually spend on different items. And it's not about what you're giving up now, but what you're trying to achieve in the future, and the feeling you'll get when you realize you can finally afford the down payment on the house that you've been wanting, or when you realize that your credit score is now 25, 50, or 200 points higher than it was a year ago. So when you think about investing, I want you to think about bridging the gap between the rather paltry 3.5% average return that the average equity fund investor has received over the last few decades to the nearly 9% return that the market has seen over that same time frame, and doing it in a way that doesn't keep you up at night, because if you're stressing about it the whole time, it doesn't serve its purpose either. When it comes to financial fitness, I want you to think about stressing less. It's that simple. Imagine what less stress can do for you from the perspective of your cortisol levels, your weight loss goals, focusing on your exercise routine, and sleeping better. It's also about me answering that question of why I see this link between these two topics. When it comes to retirement, it's not just about trying to retire at age 62 because that's what all your peers plan on doing. For me, it's about retiring when and how you want, whether that's an early retirement, a late retirement, or a fairly mild stay-at-home retirement to a outgoing fancy-free retirement. Because at least for me, retiring early doesn't mean a thing if I can't go out and do the things that I want to do because I can't afford them. So, and lastly, when it comes to insurance and annuities, that's a little bit different than what you might think, because although I maintain my insurance license, I don't actually sell insurance or annuities. I prefer to consult people to help them determine how much insurance they need, what type of insurance they need, if they need insurance at all. So that's what I do for some of my clients, and kind of the way I want you to think about these different topics as we go through them over the next few weeks. But when I'm not working with my clients, that's when I'm really focused on my core competency, and that's asset management. So analyzing investments, optimizing portfolios from a risk-return perspective, and really getting into the nitty-gritty and the numbers, which is what I enjoy the most. And that's also why my entire education and my career has been in the finance field. So I actually started out by majoring in finance with my undergraduate degree at the University of Denver. Then while I was at Jackson National Life as an internal wholesaler for fixed index, and variable annuities, I acquired my Series 6, 63, 7, and Series 66 licenses. So I actually wrapped those up while I was with Jackson's, at the time, subsidiary National Planning Corporation as a business development consultant to financial advisors. While I was there, I also completed my Master's in Business Administration with a finance emphasis, and took courses ranging from financial management, international finance, quantitative methods in finance, investment analysis, mergers and acquisitions, financial modeling, and even special topics in finance, because I couldn't get enough of those classes. It's what I enjoy. And as soon as I graduated, I founded my own firm, Fit Financial Consulting, LLC, as a registered investment advisor, and continued my education around finance by completing designations, specifically the Chartered Financial Analyst designation, or CFA, and the Certified Financial Planner designation, or CFP. So if you want more information on either of those, check out their websites, cfainstitute.org or cfp.net, and I will provide those links in an attachment to the video as well. But my goal over the next few months is really to share some of the knowledge that I've accumulated over the last, many years, and help answer some of the questions around finance, investing, and even some around fitness, because that's another enjoyable topic for me that I've accumulated some knowledge on, even if I haven't studied it specifically. So if you do have any questions before my next post, keep an eye out for that. I will be talking about that link, that elusive link that I was referring to between finance and fitness. But if you do have any questions in the meantime, feel free to reach out at 720-808-6979 or sean.cooper@fitfinancialconsulting.com. Thanks.